Hey, this is Joey with MediaShark. I just wanted to put together kind of a quick little presentation on what we do and more of a 30,000 foot viewpoint. So when we do have a conversation, we can make it a little bit more tailored to your brand and your needs. So with MediaShark, we kind of have like a very little basic saying called aim small, miss small, win big with MediaShark. The idea is we want to hyper target your exact online audience and drive them to your website. Now, right off the bat, we kind of also want to see if you want to come swim with the sharks, because what we do here is we drive website traffic up, driving costs down, you have greater online reach, lower marketing costs, and also data-driven reporting. Whew, that was a mouthful. But basically, again, our goal is to really drive that online user to your website so that you guys can stop wasting money on ad spend that isn't targeted to the right individual and the right people aren't coming to the website and basically just bouncing. So this is how we do it. With MediaShark, we're able to target people that are shopping your competitors, people that are shopping associated sites, making certain purchases online, getting emails from competitors or certain types of businesses. Let's say they've lived in areas for a certain amount of time, or they have a certain income or possibly credit score, living and geofencing in a certain market. So really, we want to take all of this information and shop it through our databases to target your exact online audience, more or less building kind of your perfect avatar. Now, with MediaShark, we're also device agnostic, which means we can show ads anywhere that user's going and also on any device. So it doesn't matter if they're obviously on Google, Yahoo, YouTube, Netflix, Disney, all these different areas, ESPN, CNN, Fox News. The whole goal is not just to focus on a website, but rather just follow your online user wherever they go. Now, the cool thing a lot of people don't realize is, let's say you want to target a specific individual. Well, let's just say this person is affluential, they're in the top 1%. Well, a lot of times people just want to run ads on Google or go to YouTube, or let's just call it Facebook. But actually, Yahoo's the #1 financial website in the world. Maybe it's best to actually focus on that area as well, including LinkedIn. So again, our goal is to hyper target your exact perfect audience and drive them to your website across any device. Now, like I said, simply everywhere. So it doesn't matter if they're on Facebook, searching for their dad's birthday, trying to remember it, or they're on ESPN reading about whatever sports team, they're watching YouTube cat videos, or they're looking up the best restaurant at Yelp, or let's just say they're on Yahoo Finance, or inside their email. It doesn't matter. Your ad with MediaShark shows simply everywhere. Now, this really actually helps us stand out against our competition. With MediaShark, this is a cost per engagement model, which means you don't pay for impressions. I mean, don't get me wrong, we do count it and we want to track it, but you only pay for performance. So if a user clicks on your ad or engages with your video, so the user actually has to watch the video for at least 30 seconds or click into it for us to use your marketing fund, which is really helpful when it comes to stretching your ad spend and your reach. So here's kind of just a basic model of how our online ads and our pricing works for TV. So again, average cost per clicks ranging from anywhere from 60 cents to I'd say like $1.50. Even though we're not charging off of it, we still want to track it. So basically, we're still watching CPM, and the average range is between $2 to $4. I would encourage you before the call, kind of know what you're currently paying already. That way we can obviously discuss that as well. And then with online video, $1.24 to $3, and then obviously a CPM about $2 to $5. Now, like I said, with video, they have to engage. So it doesn't really matter if they just see the ad. They actually have to engage, which breaks down to watching for a certain amount of time or clicking into it. Now, with MediaShark, it's super easy to get started. What we want to do is figure out who your online audience is, shop them through our networks, and you're only using your marketing budget if they engage with the ad. So, also kind of a key point, there is so much mess when it comes to digital marketing, and a lot of times you don't know what you're really getting. So we've created a custom dashboard tailored to you that speaks to the data points that you need to see and know to get the best result. And it actually updates 2 times a day, and it's specific to your campaign, so you can log in and see exactly what's going on with your ad spend. So here's a couple examples when we break it down. The whole goal, like I said, is to target that individual and drive them to the website. So as you can see, in a very short time period, May 3rd-ish to, let's say, May 29th, we drove, comparing the previous month, over 125 users. New users were up 140%. Here, a little longer term, this is a client from a couple years back. January to May, new users were up 71%, sessions, users, everything, and new users as well. So the whole point, like I said, is we have to get that right online audience on your website to get things like this. As you see in the top left, more people wanting information. Their apply nows were 192% increased. On the right side, people buying more products. E-commerce rate was up 33, transactions up 150, and revenue was up 181%. Same with here. We look at here, the revenue up 98%. And also, if you look at kind of the e-commerce conversion rate also increased with transactions. Now, The whole goal, like I said, is if you can bring the right person to your website, you're going to get the right results. So, are you ready to come swim with the sharks? We hope so. So, like I said, if you have any questions, I would love to jump on a call, but this is just a very simple, easy to kind of break down model of what we do here at MediaShark. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to myself or any of the team members. And thanks for watching, and hope you enjoyed. Thanks.